All right, we've got a question here from Nathaniel, who's a local supporter. I'm laughing because I've got a gigantic green bottle and I realize how ridiculous that looks. But he says, for Pearl, how do you consider yourself Catholic when you go against the church's teaching on the sanctity of marriage and the wrongness of adultery? Do you consider yourself Catholic?
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
Do you accept all the things the Catholic... Sorry, I'll let you.
Do you think adultery is sinful?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't think that I think it is a bad deal if you are signing a contract that the other party is paid to leave. That's my opinion.
Right. So your opinion isn't that marriage is bad. Your opinion is that given the current law,
deal. It's the current law and the quality of the women are so low that it is a bad deal for men.
And I would say that what is a better deal? Having some extra money and being alone and miserable when you're old years, or possibly having less money but a greater chance of having a family, children, and a fulfilling life?
Well, I wouldn't say those are the two choices, because option C, again, is men committing suicide. That is, or men being financially wrecked at 45, getting to see. I mean,
sure,
think about.
Never married men are more likely to be
let me finish.
Financially well off and suicidal.
Let me finish. And think about that. It's normal for men to see their kids every other weekend. That's normal. Men aren't picking this. They just look at the field.
And that's not
true. They look at the field and they say this is too expensive and too hard of a fight.
Does that happen for the majority of marriages?
That happens to a significant enough
to the majority.
That happens to a significant enough amount of marriages that I would say it's too risky. If let's say I had a 2 out of 100 chance of being financially ruined and had my kids stolen from me, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I think that's too.
So what's the option as a faithful Catholic? If you think it's a bad deal for men to get married today, is it okay for a man to fornicate?
Well,
by that I mean sex outside of marriage.
He still has custody issues.
From the Catholic point of view, no, but most people aren't religious.
But I'm saying from your point of view, as a Catholic, do you believe that sex outside of marriage is wrong?
I didn't come here to debate religion.
That's fine.
That's what I said when I came here. I'm not here to debate religion. I'm here to debate.
Does a man who has sex with women risk creating children and being financially ruined?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying, it's not unique to marriage. You're just saying sex with women is a bad deal.
No.
Yeah, is sex with women a bad deal?
Depends how it ends, I guess.
So that's true for marriage. Depends how it ends.
Well, but I'm saying in sex, men can do things to protect themselves. So they can, and I'm not advising this. I'm just saying there are options. Men can wear condoms. Men can get vasectomies.
Okay.
Right? So I'm not saying they should. People get mad. I'm not saying they should, but there are options for men to protect themselves.
Okay, but that's still not unique to marriage, because there's married men who use marriage.
But my only point is when the man signs the marriage contract, there's another layer of there's another layer of legal issues that he goes through. We can put on the hook for alimony on top of that.
Do unmarried men pay child support?
Yeah, some of them do.
Okay, so it sounds like your argument is not that marriage is a bad deal, it's sex is a bad deal.
No, that's not my argument. My argument is that there's nothing men, from a legal point of view, get out of marriage that they can't get out of a live-in girlfriend. Like, why does it even have to be with the state?
When men, they do get a legal benefit, do we presume that the married husband is the father of the children? He gets the presumption of paternity.
It depends on the state.
That's pretty universal, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so he does have natural rights to his. Does a married man have rights to his children? Unmarried men don't.
But I'll tell you what the issue with that is. So, and the stats on this people will dispute, but 5% to up to 1% to a third of men are raising kids that aren't theirs.
That is absolutely not true.
And again, people dispute it because they'll say that the paternity test centers aren't. That's not a representative sample. But even if it's 1 out of 100, that's one too many. And so the issue you get without mandatory DNA testing is many men are raising kids that aren't theirs. In California, if over the age of 2, he's assumed to have paternity, he is still on the hook for child support for 10, 16 years, however old it is.
When is a man more at risk of paternity fraud, in marriage or outside of marriage?
My point is that it's another layer of risk and there's no benefit.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.